They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Chicago Bears.
I don't know. I didn't know she had a boyfriend.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
I've done crack in her house. No, I've never done crack in her house, but I've never even done meth over there.
Second down. You look at this Bears defense. This crew against the pass issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the number 1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So, Charles, you look at this offense, so what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 and 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real.
Walker now at 1st and 10. Oh, good move. And he's into the clear. Still going. And touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks...
So your kid for math is fucking wild.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person who gets there, hold him up long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he will continue downfield.
What the fuck?
Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, we need to go hang your cousin. That's fine.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
That's absolutely insane, bro. I did not know that. I mean, you probably have. I just probably just didn't remember it for real.
At their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Bears at 2-3 here to begin the new season. They were losers last
Yeah, that was bullshit, because we just had to go through Johnson and Ballweed.
It always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you
That's bullshit.
as you give them something good to cheer about. So, you know, they just want to come out and play well for their faith.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off Malik Woolen. And the Seahawks are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know, they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
Back to Walker on first down. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown.
Oh.
Kenneth Walker with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now 14-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks on the field.
If you was a better mom, bitch, you sold your kid. What? How you gonna talk? For $300 in a car.
Ready to go for their next drive. Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something.
Million off the gas.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this
Yeah, he definitely got something from the show. It was probably just like a little record deal, but...
So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
God damn it.
Going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
Fielded just inside the 30. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give them 5 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given
he's about to just run all over me, man.
So they can already make this a
got no run defense
here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you just have to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Levis now on 1st and 10.
How you see?
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. Levis looking to throw. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the 1st down due to the previous penalty.
And then came the Saris. And then the Ferraris.
Now Levis. From left side, it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here's Walker. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
That's good power football on 1st and goal.
And then can start.
But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes the score.
Needs to chase a bag out there.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
She says when we leave them.
Man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. At the line prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last
I'll kill that cat.
You get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road,
I'm fucking stuck right now.
They're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Darnell Mooney, the target there. 3rd down here. You talk about this Seahawk defense. Yeah, they played well against the pass. Currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about. The ultimate test, taking on the #1 overall offense in the league.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Fielded at the 33.
We got to clear mine too. Oh no. No, get him, Potter. Yes.
So dangerous with a
football
in his hands.
It's only the first. Oh no. It's only the first quarter, bro.
They take over on the short side of the field.
I thought it was like almost at halftime right there. I don't know.
They'll run the toss to Walker. And for one of the few times here,
I got a little high.
this one's not going to go anywhere.
Oh, chilling. Right there.
Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down. 21-0 our score after 1. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2.
After those fucking fake Xanaxes, I don't know if I want to get any more pine pills from him. But like the thing is, he takes fucking. Oh my god! Good catch, man. He takes so much more than.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Well, man, he didn't even know those were fake.
On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns.
He didn't hear him telling you earlier.
The Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Bought some white bars.
And good by Aubrey. And it is 20.
I don't even know how he knows they're fake, but I guess because he got so much more fucked up off of 2 white bars.
They run up and send this one away. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
All right. I got to figure something out. I should just stay laying in bed.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul searching now.
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal. What's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Fields.
Basics. I'm loving the
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Say that I'm crazy. Love
An
my
option
one.
give now to Mitchell. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. 3rd and 2, Fields.
He should have pick 6 right there. I ain't even gonna cap. And now my fucking guard's gone. That's great.
Because obviously you're trying to prevent the touchdown, but you're also trying to keep them from getting a 1st down.
This is gonna be real fun.
That time they weren't up to the task, and it's 1st and goal.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Here's Fields on the sneak. And this time he breaks the play. He's in for the touchdown.
Oh, God, man.
Successful from a yard out.
Why is every game somebody getting hurt? Like, that's important. I mean, he really ain't important. I just ain't got no fucking backup, man.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
What the fuck y'all done? Used to just gambling over there? Oh. There, does that know what you're done?
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
My whole team's regressing after this season. Holy shit.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
A 2nd down throw from Levis.
And he got fucking abused off the line.
Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. 72 yards. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field.
I'm fucking shooting clock, bro. I ain't got no chance.
He will return this.
I don't even know if I should play CSGO with y'all after this, bro.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Here we go. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Fields now to throw. He finds his man complete. That's short. And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. On first down, it's Fields. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down, but give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short, so that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
My dumb ass was over there. Oh, bro. Oh, $300. I gambled it all the way.
Back to throw. Fields. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, this defense is certainly organized. And
yeah, it only lasted like 5 minutes.
The rush is providing pressure, and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes.
It felt like 5 minutes because it was all gone on the outside.
Defense hitting it once, you get first half scores just like this one.
56 yards rushing for him on just 6 carries to this point.
Brent, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because that was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion.
Sounds tragic for real.
In that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box here.
And he powers through the first lane, but he's going to be swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears.
Top down.
First touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Oh, man.
And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Nah. I want to go to Colorado already, bro.
Coming to the
line you kill yourself.
Next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. On first down, nothing opening up really on the running play. Give him maybe
I would hate loss if I didn't.
And it'll be 2nd down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I want to go fucking get high in Colorado.
Flush to his right.
I don't give a fuck.
And he'll just get rid of it. Just his 2nd incompletion.
I'll spend $5,000 on to do that over fucking.
He'll take 80%.
There's no doubt that he will, but if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed.
Not instantly.
And come back to it because you just caused an incompletion. You need
a few months.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Yes, it is.
Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
What? Bruh, I'm not winning anything. I'm just going to gamble until I lose it all. Like, what? No, you're not.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10 here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Oh, no, that's... Okay, I was about to say, that's bullshit if it don't give me the pick.
The Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Yeah, I had that happen to me one time.
To be reminded of the situation
out of the few I was trading.
Dwindling, 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. They'll wind up getting right about 4.
It only happened 3 times, but I think it was automated that it was just kept rejecting it.
Decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Wrap about.
Damn it. But this pass is going to
that was probably a pick anyways. But.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw his Fields.
For another day.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's short. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I can't take it when I'm gone.
On first down, Fields.
For another day.
That's complete to Moody. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
So that means you can't bail?
Sanders is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. And he will not bring it out. It's a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they'll get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
No, we just won't play.
So 2 sacks for the rookie, definitely making an impact here in year 1.
And in a ton of different ways, because rushing the passer, that was supposed to be a skill that he was developing. Looks to me like he's figured it out already.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback in the pocket looking for any help,
to be fair,
the arms is helpful.
We're supposed to be going to get Coke and go to the strip club tomorrow night.
So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. And he will be marked mark down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down.
But I mean, if he comes all the way to your house and picks you up,
they snap it to Fields. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they take advantage of what looked like an unsure defense. They wind up getting 8 on 4th and 3.
Well, the field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
He said after we got the drugs, that's when all the fun began.
Two catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's
I mean, I get that you're fearing for your life riding with a drunk person, man. I get it, man.
Here's Fields.
I don't blame you, but
escaping the pressure right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Bears are able to cut into this lead as
they don't let me, bro.
Drive of the 2nd half.
I don't even drink. They just don't let me drive. Yeah, they'll start drinking. No, they'll start drinking, and then their keys call them to go drive. I swear to God. Bro, go fucking drink half a bottle of Henny and be like, yep, time to go drive around and go get some Waffle House.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were terrific in the first
I mean, the
half.
trips do be a little sketch sometimes because they be fucked up. But
this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
yeah, the way backs, the right back's always better because the coke sobers them up. But if we're going to the strip club, they ain't getting sobered up. They're taking Xanaxes and pain pills and shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? How did we let that happen?
He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it
yeah, I was losing by a lot more, but
so here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Fuck you. Kill yourself. I don't know. I'm about to get fucking
gun. Here's Levis.
Top taken off. Yep. That's coming. I didn't terrible defense for that formation.
49 yards.
Always come out. Fuck you. No.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 151 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Walker.
No.
Is in. Touchdown,
oh, fuck.
Seattle.
I don't think it ever fully, like,
Aubrey now for the PAT.
Finished.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 42, Bears 24.
This is just not draining, bro.
On the field now as they will send this one away.
She's just tripping.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this
okay.
one, and it'll come out to the 25.
It usually takes about an hour, but it might not fucking. It might got stuck on the fucking Phillips cycle or some shit.
Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
Partner, I know the ball security is preached like crazy, but every now and then you've got to know when to get rid of the football and save a little bit of yardage if you're a quarterback.
Because now if you're the offensive coordinator, what does it do if it was 3rd and 10 versus 3rd and much longer as it is now?
Yeah, it changes everything in terms of play calling and the pressure you might expect to face on the very next down. Had to throw the ball away and save the yardage. He didn't get it done.
Who's that? Michael or...
Fields going to keep it once more, and he is going to lose yardage here. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Yeah.
A really nice gain of 25.
Because he's playing it too.
They go with the empty set there. 5 receivers in the formation.
We're all playing Raid Shadow Legends.
Running back into block, but in this case, he's lined up to the right, and he ends up.
It didn't scam you.
A lot of confusion caused defensively, and it turns into a big play.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7.
It might scam you, man. I'm sorry if it did. Yeah, he got some gloves and a factory new player too.
Now it's Fields.
Fuck,
and
man.
that is incomplete.
I'd rather be
if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as it
You said how much do I want?
the Seahawks 17-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. Gibbons. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 4.
Yeah.
Fields going to get that out wide to Mooney. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he will find Scott on the right side, complete. Touchdown! Tyler Scott. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
6:33 in the 4th.
2-score game here in the 4th. Sanders now to add the extra point. Fields going to change things up here.
What?
And that one makes this an 11-point deficit.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I might be able to like do something.
Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
I'm only down 11.
And the Seahawks looks like
I ain't gonna do anything because I didn't get the onside kick, man. Come on. I'm not going into OT. I'm not even making the comeback.
Brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the
Might
time,
just try to score again though.
expecting it, they
Like,
do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coach just tell us what when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
36 yards on the play.
So I had to look.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. On the handoff, this is Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, here's Levis. Flushed out right. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's
Hey, style chilling.
And the stop will come inside the 5
Hey, me the villain.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
No, he thinks they scammed him. Scammer gets scammed.
About 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Is it up? It's amazing.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Kenneth Walker, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is up to 18 now.
We looked it up on YouTube. We couldn't find a video on it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out.
I did not do that.
To that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
What?
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, let's go. Go.
Now Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. Fields to Mooney for the Chicago first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
That one goes for 24 yards.
Here we go, son.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Bears.
What? I haven't even joined.
Josh Downs, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play.
Yeah, but
they gave up great field
those
position.
tournaments don't, like, they're not for everyone. You're not in the board with everybody. You're just in there with random people, kind of like Monopoly Go.
Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Okay, man. I swatted it and he caught it. That's great. Hell yeah. Good shit, DK. That could happen. They're in the real life. So I ain't even mad about it.
And the lead is up to 18 now.
Makes the score Seahawks 56, Bears 38.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
They're on the 25-yard line.
Here we go. We good.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level. This guy's proven himself to be one of the best in the NFL. He brings an added dimension to their offense with his ability to read defenses and know when he's able to pull it down and take off and go.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss
That was not good.
8 yards. It sets him back for second down.
These guys off the edge are already tough to contain when they're protecting a stationary target. Ask them to hold their blocks when a runner is struggling to find a lane, often an impossible task. Regardless of the outcome on the scoreboard, that will be one of this game's biggest stops.
Now he's loose again, and he'll even avoid the contact in the end as he will finally slide to a hole. That one good for 37 yards.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bears get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered.
Come on, man. Give me the fucking onside kick.
Onside kick. They didn't.
Oh, God.
Even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that
3 people standing over and I don't get it. That's fucking insane, bro.
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. That one looks like he'll throw here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a big play there for Seattle. 46 yards.
First and goal.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Again, Walker. And another negative play there as they stop him again. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Levis. Touchdown, Seahawks. From 6 yards away. And the Seahawks tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked out officially at the 21. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back to throw, Fields. And firing a deep ball for Kmet. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing to the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like in the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And one last throw here for Fields.
What he's saying is that
eluding the pressure right.
They don't care enough about
So
the lower outcome
for Seattle, and it was a game where they were off
to
and
sit there and
running in the
monitor.
first quarter, Charles, and never look back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for the Seahawks, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll get another road test next week as they have to go to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they can't quite seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.